Yeah, I'll scream.
Welcome to the big house, Michigan Stadium. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college
Say what?
football, the big house has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down
What'd you
in
say,
the
Flip?
ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports.
Oh, why your volume is so low, man? I can barely hear you. Oh.
And the Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Mills. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Dumps it off in the flats.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
The Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. Finding some room. Past the 30. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Huskers.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. They'll try the left side. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. That's caught. It's Johnson. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
To throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get...
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. All kinds of room to the right. Inside the 10. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
Yeah.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here.
Yeah.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Yeah.
Here's Underwood to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Making side adjustments here. Underwood in the gun on third down. He's got his man. There he goes. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. Underwood. Back open in the middle. And he's not going to get the first down. Good stop there.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Love the play call here. Love the decision to go RPO on fourth down. You're giving yourself options, but right here, you're just trusting in your offensive line and your running back to go get you the first down. Well done.
Got a man. It's Marshall. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Underwood. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This was one of the keys to the game. Could this quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
Lined up in the gun on third down, Underwood. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Let's go. Rise up. Let's get some sacks. It's a sack party. 2 in a row. This defense is swarming.
They kick it away on fourth down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Calandria. He's got him in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down.
Sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Makes the grab. It's Nelson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive.
What this nigga doing, bro?
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Finds his big tight end. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Using his feet.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Now on second down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great sailor. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Oh, they're after him. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete as he tried to lob it in with perfect touch.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Marsh. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Here comes the heat. Breaks loose. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Underwood to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Johnson. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. It's complete to the left. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Under fire. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be...
He'll take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with Louisville taking on the number 15 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Cardinals, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Turning it on! They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Underwood. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Looking for more room. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive linemen? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he started to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense looks like they're taking it to the next level, hitting their stride a little bit, finding out who they're going to be, and they've looked explosive today.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Throwing, Underwood. Pocket breaking down. He's on the move. Still on his feet at the 25. And they're able to get him on the ground.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
Underwood from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He'll try to do it himself.
Well, going RPO on that 2nd down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up 3rd and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now, and he takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this 3rd down because of the quarterback's decision-making.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
The performance by the offense in the first half was very ugly, and they needed to make some adjustments. Give the coaching staff some credit because they did that. This is a completely different-looking offense here on the first drive of the 3rd quarter. They just look like they're playing with energy. They've got a fire lit under them a little bit. We've seen a few schematic tweaks as well, but they need to keep doing this because this is working.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. The short hands, it's Johnson. That's 20, he's got space. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And you got to imagine at halftime, there were some words being thrown around. Obviously, guys, we can't throw around those words in the booth right here. But coming out in this 2nd half, like no points in the first half and putting a drive together, that's what this offense needed. A lot more energy, a lot more emotion.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Nelson. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field. So just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Now on the move. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. This lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab and room to run. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's got it again. Might have a chance. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are. To pull away in this game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looks as if he's going to run it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Huskers headed quickly to the line. This quarterback part of their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Calandria. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Husker! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight, and he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Michigan offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Caught, and he's got room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Fires to the middle. Gave him a chance, and he got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Here's Underwood to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. And the Wolverines will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Bryce Underwood to the air again. He wants it all. Touchdown, Michigan. Got it right in the heart of the end zone. Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill-spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Mills. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Look, let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. Under fire. Trying to get away. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The offense starts its final drive with a short field. Quarterback making adjustments. Underwood. That's caught. It's Hansen. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with the huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Pulls it in with one hand. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. He's got him. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Wolverines, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Big fella moving. Give him 6. Touchdown, Michigan.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the 1st down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 1st down ends this football game.
I think the bad part there is running out of bounds. You've got the lead, you're going to run it. The defense isn't giving you anywhere to go, but you can't stop the game clock by going out of bounds.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Cornhuskers will try to run out the clock in the final minute. On the run, it's Nelson. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Just feeds the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Maybe a crease. Got enough space. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they take it in for 6 more points. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Throwing, Underwood. With the catch, it's Buchanan. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Here's a heat. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Makes the grab on the left. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is